Hello, welcome back. This is a preview for Down Among the Dead. That's the first expansion for Pirate Borg RPG. So we'll take a look at the Kickstarter campaign in a minute and go through all the new stuff that's available, like the new starter set. We'll look at pricing and that kind of stuff. But first of all, let's talk about all the great stuff that you'll get in this new book. So Down Among the Dead is set in a grim, chaotic world of pirates, undead horrors, and supernatural dangers. This expansion builds on the core game, expanding its themes of nautical adventure, supernatural dread, and pirate-based mayhem. So here's what to expect from this expansion and what it adds to the Pirate Borg experience. So in this book is the region of the Locker. It's a kind of haunted archipelago where death and decay reign. The islands are steeped in cursed histories, supernatural phenomena, and powerful entities. So the environment's alive with malevolent forces and dangerous encounters, with fog-covered shores, ancient shipwrecks, ghostly ruins, and islands filled with undead inhabitants. So like tonally for me, Down Among the Dead kind of strikes that balance between horror and swashbuckling and a bit of humour, well, a lot of humour actually. So me, if I put it into other IPs, it's kind of a cross between Pirates of the Caribbean with Shaun of the Dead and a little bit of Borderlands thrown in. So here we're diving deeper into the sort of supernatural horror aspects of Pirate Borg. Players will face the lost souls. These are spirits who dwell in the Locker. So among other things, you'll encounter things like Greek mythological entities. There's eldritch monsters, vampires from the deep, security guards from across the range of human history. All those sort of things all blended together into a kind of really cool setting. So I've kind of been going through the preview of this, and there's lots and lots to offer there. You know, you will be visiting sunken ships, port townships, we'll be scaling huge fortresses, we'll be looking at Lovecraftian obelisks and wondering if we're going to get treasure or if it's going to drive our crew insane. We'll be looking at sunken reefs and visiting landmarks that are visible for miles around. There's really, truly lots of kind of deep and interesting locations. It's not just the locations and new bestiary and that kind of thing that's new as well. We're going to get some new classes. The generators in this book are really great for things like generating vast reefs and that kind of thing. There's lots of RPG staples that we would expect to see, and they're great in here as well. So rolling tables for rumours and timetables, motivations for our crew and that kind of thing, new events. There's portions of lore on almost every page that's going to really help to immerse both the players and the GM into this world. So Down Among the Dead also provides lots and lots of adventure hooks and potential campaign ideas. It's going to help you budding GMs to kickstart your games down in the Locker. As you'd expect, these adventure ideas often revolve around themes like exploration and treasure hunting, confronting powerful forces. But for me, Down Among the Dead is really a comprehensive expansion to Pirate Borg. It really deepens the game's horror and supernatural elements, really maintains its swashbuckling pirate themes to the core. I really like that new setting, the Locker. It's going to be filled with undead, curses, and mysterious powers from the sea, providing memorable opportunities for both GMs and players to explore terrifying adventures on the high seas. So whether it's battling ghost ships or uncovering cursed treasure, this expansion, I think, will bring a darker, deadlier edge to the Pirate Borg experience. Okay, so let's go through all the different Kickstarter options. So for $1, you get the a la carte option, which is basically you just get to put add-ons onto your pledge. So you choose whatever you want and you add it on. Next up, we have the basic tiers for all of the expansions. So the Down Among the Dead PDF, which is $20, or the Down Among the Dead PDF and hardcover book, which is $40. We've got the starter set, which is the box and PDF, that is $30. And then we've got the limited edition version of the Down Among the Dead book, and that is $60. Next up, we have the digital quartermaster, and that's all of the new stuff in PDF format. So Down Among the Dead, the starter set, and then the Cabin Fever PDF. Cabin Fever is it's an amalgamation of sort of community created content. So basically what they did was they went out to the community, they got well over 100 different pieces of content sent to them, and they kind of chiseled that down to the top 20 that they could find, and then they added it into this campaign. Then we've got the digital Kraken. So basically that is all of the Pirate Borg stuff to date in the PDF version. The VTT Kraken, so that's the virtual tabletop version of the previous pledge, except it includes all the virtual tabletop stuff, but you choose whether it's for Roll20, the Alchemy system, or for Foundry VTT. You don't get them all, you have to pick whichever one you want. Next up we have the Quartermaster, which is exactly the same as the PDF version, except this is for the physical stuff. The New Recruit, again, same as before, except the physical stuff. The Captain, which has got all of the new stuff, all of the new expansions and that kind of thing, except it's got a few extras like a map pack, a bag full of coins, a set of 12 dice and a GM screen. And then the Legendary Captain, which is basically the same as the previous one, except it includes the limited edition version of Down Among the Dead. Then we have a new Captain, so basically that's an all-in of physical books, along with those extras that went previously. And Admiral, which is the same as before, except there's a lot of additional extras. So it includes both versions of the new book, Down Among the Dead and the limited edition version. It also includes additional dice packs and a lot of things like token packs and a hex mat for naval warfare, plus the VTT stuff spoken about before. And then finally there is the Kraken, which is exactly the same as the previous one, except you get lots of extra things, such as they've got a cassette, double-sided cassette of Dungeon Synth. There is 2D metal coins. There is 4 sets of dice, different colours and all that kind of thing. Just generally like a much more kind of in-depth version of the previous one. And I think that's the biggest one. Oh, right, so there's retailers and blah, 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 and all that different stuff. So yeah, that is the kind of broad offering for what's on there. Obviously, in addition to this, there will be things like all of the stretch goals, which are currently being chiseled away at right now. So yeah, I think they've actually funded, at the time of recording this, they funded just a few hours earlier, and it's going really well so far. So I expect that this expansion will grow and grow and grow, because I think it's going to be really popular. But I'll leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching, sticking with me till the end. Personally, I think this is a great addition to Pirate Borg, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. I'll catch you later.